Sunday morning, and I thought I'd show you what we're having for breakfast today. We are going to be having some homemade pancakes. Pancake, you've got lemon and sugar on there. That's like your favourite thing ever. Delish. Right, so as we are moving soon, I've just been slowly decluttering lots of different spaces and rooms in our house, and I've just come across the kids' keepsake box. I'm just going through it because I feel like I've kept a lot of duplicates, so I'm not being really like harsh and getting rid of loads of stuff. I'm just thinning out. But anyway, I have just found the boys' red books. I used to be so religious about getting them weighed and measured every single week when they were younger, and then when they get to about 9 months it just stops, and I never really did it again until they had their 2-year checkup and things like that. Rory has always been on the 91st centile. Jamie was always on the 98th centile. Rory was £9.5 when he was born, Jamie £9.13 when he was born. So I did have rather massive children. So anyway, I have been sent loads of different measuring equipment from morethanheight.com. It's a website that you can track your kids' measurements on. Every year on the 20th of September, which is today, the day this video is coming out, it is actually Child's Growth Awareness Day. So it's just to bring awareness to parents and yeah, to carers, the importance of measuring your children, keeping a track of their growth and development. And if you're ever concerned, you can actually go onto morethanheight.com, and there's a little chat room where you can ask questions. But obviously, if you want sort of to speak to someone about it, you can go to your pediatrician as well. So we're going to go downstairs now and do this. We're going to measure the kids. So it says that we need to repeat the procedure of measuring them 3 times and take the average measurement. So I'm quite excited to do that. I'm going to go down now and put everything on the website. So you input their date of birth, what the date is today, the mum and dad's height, and then also you put the child's weight in, and then you measure them and you put their height in, and then if anything doesn't seem right, it'll flag up that, you know, you need to maybe go and see somebody and talk about your child's development. I think that's why I'm so funny about what I feed my kids. Like, I think everything in moderation is absolutely perfect. They can have sweets, they can have chocolates, you know, but when it comes to my meals, I want them to have healthy, balanced meals, because I feel like if I fuel them right, then their growth and development will hopefully follow on track and be where it should be. So the only time I ever measure my kids is actually when we go to like a theme park or something like that, and they want to know if they're tall enough to go on the right rides that they want to go on. So this is going to be very interesting. Let's go. So here is our little measuring chart, but you've also got a little tape measure and a ruler as well. So so we're going to get the boys to stand in front here now, and we're going to measure them correctly. I've made sure they've got no shoes on. Also, you need to make sure that obviously the hairstyle, you need to push it right down, so you're not measuring the hair as well. And try and get them to not be on carpet, but to be on like a wooden floor like we've got instead, or tiles or something like that. Okay, let's do it properly now.
Okay. Can I be red?
Okay, so
I want to be...
far away.
I want to be red.
Exactly 143. Oh, 128 exactly.
Do you want to know? Wait, let's see.
Oh, look, you're tall. You're right on the top for your tallness. Oh no, that's your weight, sorry. You're right at the top for your weight and your height. You're right at the top for your height. So you're in the normal range. That's really good, isn't it?
I'm big strong.
Right, so we have done all our measuring now, and we're going to go off on a bike ride. I've just been outside. It's actually a little bit chilly, so I'm going to put my jumper on. It's got like blue skies today, but it is a little bit chilly. So yeah, we're gonna go for a family bike ride with our friends.
Must have been something I forgot all this time.
How many times have you fallen off? Lots of times you've fallen off. Is it good here? Really good.
Stay. Stay. Good girl. Stay.
I've just come and stopped off for our picnic. We've ridden up to Hadley Castle. Look how beautiful it is. So you can see down that way actually, you can see Southend Pier. And then this is so beautiful, but it's suddenly got a bit cloudy and a bit chilly, so I put my jumper back on. We just made some sandwiches and rice cakes and everything for our picnic. And earlier, the boys took us on this route that was literally, so this is where, like I said, they did the Olympics here, the, what's it called? Mountain biking, yeah. And they have like different kind of runs as if you were skiing. So the boys took us on red runs, going down. Honestly, it was like this. Severe. Yeah, severe. It was absolutely terrifying. I walked my bike a lot of the way. So yeah, so we're just gonna finish up our picnic and then we're gonna carry on our little bike ride. Right, it's now 20 past 4 and we're just on our way home. We got there at 11 o'clock this morning. It was so nice. That's the first time I've ever been there and it was brilliant. Did you boys have a good time?
Yeah.
It was so good, wasn't it? I'm exhausted now. Anyway, our friends are going back to our house now and I'm going to make some chicken and leek pies. I'm going to make 2 big chicken and leek pies with some mash and peas and we're going to have that for dinner. We are home now and I am cooking this chicken and leek pie. I have shown you guys how to make this before, but I'm going to tell you again because it's honestly so delicious. I just have to change my battery pack. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Right, so this is how you make the chicken and leek pie. It's so easy. You literally do a little bit on the hob here and then the rest of it is done in the oven. So you have 1 pan to clean up at the end and 1 oven dish as well. So you want to get a pack of chicken, cut it up. I use about 3 chicken breasts for a family of 4. 1 leek, 3 garlic cloves, and you pop it all into the pan like this. Just brown off your chicken. You don't have to cook it thoroughly because it is going to go into the oven for like 35 minutes. So that's where it will do all its like final cooking. So you just want to brown it off with your leeks and your garlic. And then you want to get 1 vegetable stock cube and 200 mils of water. I'll put this all down in the description box as well. And make your sauce with that. Plus Philadelphia, I use about 250 grams. I use any soft cheese. I actually quite often just buy own brand, like supermarket own brand soft cheese because it actually is a lot cheaper unless this is on offer or anything like that. And you also want a good tablespoon of your whole grain mustard here on my pies. So I told you the quantities that you need to feed 4 people, so I've just doubled it up because obviously our friends are coming over for dinner now. So what I'm going to do now is I've got these little shot glasses here. So the reason I put these in the middle of my pie is to kind of keep the puff pastry lifted in the middle so it doesn't go all soggy when it stays on, like if it leans, rests, that's it, on to the liquid. So what I do is I just pop it like here in the center of the pie, and then once I put the puff pastry over the top it will be nice and level. And then lastly what I do is I just brush the puff pastry with some milk or some egg, and that way it just kind of browns the top a bit and makes it really nice and golden looking. Right, we've just realized that I showed you what we had for dinner and then I never filmed again, so I've got Yanni here. I thought he could tell you how nice dinner was. What did you think of dinner?
Yeah, really nice. Quite flavoursome.
Quite flavoursome. You don't have to be all like posh. See guys, what did you think of dinner?
Good.
Good, yeah? So we're going to say goodbye to our friends and then we're all going to go upstairs to sleep. You're not tired at all? Your eyeballs look like they're almost falling out of their head. You are a little bit tired, a little bit tired. Right, we'll say goodbye to everyone and then we'll go upstairs and say goodnight. Then we'll say goodnight to our friends, then we'll take this upstairs and say goodnight. Okay, see you in a minute. Right, our friends have gone. So these 2 little monkeys are going to go straight to bed. Did you have a lovely day? What was the best bit about the day?
Going to the park.
Oh,
Play Roblox.
No. We've never been to that park before, have we?
Well, there's this little track that steep.
Yeah.
Then I jumped over it and both wheels gone up and and then there was
Both wheels went off the floor?
Yeah.
Wow, that's like a stunt, man. So now Rory and Jamie, oh, mind your head a bit, Jay. Now Rory and Jamie have said for Christmas or their birthdays next year, they want to get a bike with suspension on the front so they can do stunts and jumps and things like that.
I'm getting a stunt bike.
Are you getting a stunt bike?
And
Right.
tomorrow we're going to go to that place again.
Tomorrow you're going to go again? Wowee.
And then.
That's lucky. Right, well, thank you so much to everyone for watching our video. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you soon.
Tomorrow.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.